Okay. Are you ready?
Make a motion.
My heart is like racing. No, like literally.
Wait, that's the other side. Oh. Oh.
Like I'm just anxious about this video.
Your heart hurts kicking.
Yeah. Oh jeez, like this is a lot. This video is a lot.
Just gotta get it started. Like Gershona, we are not happy.
I don't remember how I like practiced. Okay.
We need to talk. There we go. There we go.
Hey guys.
We're back and we need to talk.
We have a few things that have been like pressing on our mind, and we thought that we should come on here and just shed some light on it.
Yeah, it wouldn't feel right, at least being Black women of darker complexion, to let all of this that's going on
just
happen.
go on.
Yeah,
like,
and not say anything. Yeah, especially since we're trying to build a platform. Like, it wouldn't feel right.
So we're gonna start by talking about a few stories that we just want to
highlight, I guess.
Yeah.
Stories that, one, that are in the news that you guys know about, and then two, things that we've seen on social media, because, you know, we're on Instagram, Twitter, whatever.
There's a lot happening on social media.
Stuff that we saw that was, like, unsettling to us, at least, personally.
So stay tuned and hope you guys enjoy.
All right, so the first recent death that has bothered both of us was the death of Toyin. If you guys don't know, her name is Toyin Salau. I think that's how you say her name. She was a 19-year-old Nigerian American girl. She was a very, like,
pro-Black. Like,
yeah, an activist, like a very, very strong activist for the Black Lives Matter movement, was always advocating for Black men on social media, at the rallies, all of that. She went missing on June 6th of this year, and
no one knew where she was. No one can find her. I don't even know how much people were looking for her, but no one found her.
And what's fishy about the way she died was on June 6th, she was on Twitter talking about how at one of these rallies she got assaulted, sexually assaulted. She even gave like a description, like a male in his 40s, mid 40s.
His car, where he lived, like she gave full details about this guy.
I had heard people saying that, so I took it upon myself to find her Twitter. It took me a bit of time, but I found her Twitter and read the tweets, and she did in fact detail all of this. Like, they had enough to maybe start looking for someone.
They had enough for something, and they did nothing.
Nothing was done. And she was found, some sources say the 13th, some say the 14th, but she was found one of those days, just her body was, and she was pronounced dead on the 14th. And
so just imagine, like, someone who decided to tell their story, it's like details, like everything, and nobody did anything.
I don't know how true this part is, but allegedly a young white girl went missing around that time, and within 48 hours they found her because they put out a whole alert for her. But yet Toyin, who was on Twitter, a very public platform, her account is not private, you guys can go find it. If I can find it in my phone, I will definitely put her tweets, maybe even her @ so you guys can look for yourselves. And nothing. The same, and she was abducted and killed by a Black man. And the thing that bothers me about all of this is the same men that she was out there protecting, like fighting for, are the same ones that failed her. Like, what is that? So that's the story of Toyin. Jessie's gonna tell you guys about Briana
Taylor. I know you guys probably seen her headlining on social media, on the news, everywhere. Till this day, no one has been arrested for her case. So she died March 13th. A bunch of cops came into her apartment building unannounced. So I don't know what they call it. They just basically just knocked down the door.
They did a raid, I think, or they had a warrant.
They had a botched warrant to search for drugs. Apparently the drug dealer, whoever the case, was already arrested, and they went into her apartment. The husband or boyfriend, he had an armed weapon. So obviously if someone breaks into your building, you're gonna protect yourself. And
it was licensed, by the way.
Yes.
A legal firearm.
You're gonna protect yourself and your person, obviously. So he fired a shot. Someone broke into his house. He didn't know it was the police. Apparently, they weren't even in uniform. So he would have no idea who these people are. And they just fired shots. Like, some articles say about 20 shots were fired. And she was killed. In her own home.
In her bed.
In the middle of the night. Your house is supposed to be your safe place. So just imagine someone breaking in and letting loose rounds by accident.
While you're sleeping.
This is not an excuse. Like,
get proper documents, look into your cases. Like, there was no reason.
Especially if you're gonna go in with that much cops, that much firearms. Like, the least you can do is make sure you're at the right house. That's like the very least you can do. It doesn't even take that much. You guys have the resources. You guys can look into it. It doesn't take that much. And now someone's life is gone.
Like, these are lives. These are people's friends, sisters, uncles. Like, these are lives. These are living, breathing humans.
Yeah.
There's no need for this.
No one's doing anything. Like, no one's doing anything about this case. They created a law that you can no longer just enter someone's home and you have to knock and announce yourself. Apparently there's a law now.
Yeah, Brianna's law. But yeah, her killers are still out there being cops.
That makes no sense to me.
It is now June 19th.
This is March 13th.
A whole 3 months have gone by and nada. That doesn't make any sense.
So if you guys have time, we're gonna put the is it a petition in the description box below for her, and just do us a favor and sign it for us.
Takes no time, honestly. It is 2020. These things are so quick to sign.
Yep. Do what you can.
You know? Yeah. Sign the petitions, read,
repost, share, like, as much as you can. A lot of celebrities are posting this story, which is amazing. I'm hoping that someone does something about it.
Yes, don't let it go quiet. Whether you're black, whether you're not black, like, doesn't matter.
Even if you have 100 followers, you can have 2 followers. If you share this story, like, it won't cost you anything, and you never know. You never know where it can get you.
Right? Maybe one day before summer's up, those cops will have been, punished and sent to jail because you've killed somebody.
Yeah.
and regular civilian kills somebody, they go to jail. So
right away,
that cop deserves to go to jail.
Yep.
Every man involved deserves to go to jail.
Even if it was a mistake. Like, I can't believe people are calling this a mistake. You took somebody's life.
Raids are whatever. Raids, invasions, they're planned. It's not like, hey,
let's go raid someone's house. Let's go knock on this door. Let's go break into this house. No.
These things are calculated. They spend so much time preparing these things.
It has to go through so many people. A cop can't just look at his partner and be like, hey, let's knock down this house. No. So all that work they put in to get into that house, they can do some background checks and look into this.
So if you didn't know about what's happening surrounding the name Briana Taylor or Toyin, now you know.
Do a quick Google search if you need more information. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it's a lot of information. We just told you what you needed to know if you didn't know already. There's a whole bunch of articles. Twitter is filled with stuff. Instagram's filled with stuff.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. We've also, trying to be on social media to get a break, stay informed, keep up with friends. We've also been seeing videos circulating,
especially with dark-skinned women
being abused
by
dark-skinned men.
The guys who are supposed to be protecting us, the guys we're protesting for, the guys we're standing up for.
This is more dedicated, this, I guess, segment is dedicated right now to black men of all shades. Whether you claim team light skin, team brown skin, team dark skin, team albino, team whatever team
you're on,
if you're black, this goes to you. Black men, you need to start holding your friends, yourself, your family, everybody involved accountable. Black women, you too.
Yep.
We spend too much time coddling the egos of black men, and then when
they don't do the same for us.
No, when we protect you, look at with George Floyd. Black women were screaming his name.
Yeah.
Where's this energy for Briana and Toyin?
And how do you guys think that looks when we are out there protesting for your lives and you guys are turning around and abusing us? People are laughing.
Literally on one of Toyin's tweets, someone's like, the same white people that she complained about, well, look who killed her, a black man. I was like, you see it there?
You guys are just, you guys aren't, we're like going up, you guys are like pulling us back down.
We need to be united, and you guys abusing us doesn't unite us, and then, you know, that incites anger, and then when black women are angry and talking at you guys, that,
angry black girl,
that also doesn't create a space for us to be united. But we need to start holding our men accountable.
Yep. If your friends are doing something you don't like don't stay quiet. Like, speak up. They're not gonna stop unless someone.
Are you scared to lose a friend that's a predator, that's an abuser? Like, you shouldn't be scared to lose these people,
No.
because they're not good people.
They're not good friends.
I've literally seen a video of a guy hitting a girl in the face with a skateboard.
Knocking her out.
Cold.
And then the guys recording, his friends, are laughing.
Like, what's funny about that? And it's not a little skateboard, it's a big skateboard.
She was
you know,
knocked out.
The little nubs at the end? Yeah.
She was knocked out on the ground and guys are laughing.
It's nighttime too, so you're gonna just leave her there. Another girl at school where a guy was, I guess, paging her because she didn't, you know.
It looked like she didn't reply to something.
Yeah, she wasn't interested or something. And she's like, why are you trying to argue with me?
Yeah, she's like, I'm a female. Why are you trying to argue with me?
Turned around and he boxed her. Like, he hit her.
In the back of her head.
For why? She wasn't in his face. She was probably like this far.
Yeah, he was coming towards her.
She was not. She was just talking, hands to herself. And he boxed her. Like, why? And then the guys in the video again are laughing.
There's nothing funny about that. That could be your sister.
In high school, all too often, I would see black guys, groups of black guys, do jokes at darker skinned women because, you know, they were attracted to light skin. So why would they do that to them?
They would never.
And then their friends would be laughing. It's like, this isn't funny.
No.
And yeah, you can grow from this, but people like us grow up and have these things in our mind, and it affects our self-esteem, it affects our self-worth.
Could you imagine a little black girl like looking up to these guys?
It's not a healthy pattern, and it's not a session to sit down and attack black men, but we need to start holding each other accountable.
The worst part is when they try to apologize for their actions, saying it was an accident, I didn't mean to. So there was another story trending, another video of a group of guys throwing a girl in a dumpster. Mind you, in the video, she's like laughing, but that's because she's probably embarrassed.
You can see she's uncomfortable.
And she doesn't, like, what else are you supposed to do if men are literally lifting you into a garbage can and you cannot fight them?
A whole group of them.
Like, people are like, oh, she's laughing in the video. Yeah, she's laughing because she's, like, she doesn't know what else to do. That's, like, uncomfortable laughing. It's not like, Kiki, this is funny.
I don't know how true the story is. Apparently, she was older and he was younger, but the group of guys were encouraging her to talk to him. And it's like, again, you guys incite this, and then you guys want to act out and abuse her for something you guys started. Where's the accountability? Where is it? We're not children, we are adults.
Could you imagine picking someone up and throwing them in a dumpster? Like, you know how disrespectful that is?
They each had a limb. Like, it took 4 people to lift her up and put her in there.
Like, and then you guys turn around and have a big apology, like, because it was filmed and now it's viral. You guys weren't sorry in the moment or the night of.
The guy with the skateboard, it was an accident. No, it wasn't. You don't pick up a skateboard that size and hit someone by accident. No. That's not an accident. That was intentional.
Yep. So this just goes to show that, like, you guys need to help hold your friends accountable, hold your brothers, whomever, like, let them know, like, hey, this isn't right.
Not just when it's your sister or your friend, period.
Yep.
In general. So many guys on the TL were like, if I heard this happen to my daughter, I'd kill a man. But it's like, you're the same group of guys doing that to someone else's daughter. Like, how does that make sense?
This is also someone else's daughter, someone else's sister, like,
make it
someone
make
else's
sense.
mom. Like, you never know, right?
Why are you doing this to someone? Unprovoked.
Yep.
So, as darker skinned black women, we're just sort of fed up overall. Like, this is all very triggering for us.
Yep.
Triggering to stuff we've experienced.
We just want our voices to be heard.
Oh, right.
Like,
yeah.
and no one's hearing us.
Right? Like, every time we speak out, we're told, you're overreacting, get over it.
Or it's not true, or no, that's not how it was, or no, you just received it wrong.
And typically by lighter skinned women and dark skinned men.
Yeah.
And it's like, the same rules that, you know, this whole Black Lives Matter stuff you know, the same thing applies to us. It's like, we just want to be heard, and we want you to understand, like,
colorism is a thing.
Yeah, be conscious of how you perpetuate it, and, you know, try and change it. It sucks to always be at the end of everyone's jokes.
Yep.
Be undesirable.
The last pick, or like just always judged.
Yeah.
Always. No matter what.
No matter what.
I know you guys heard, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl, or oh my god,
like, you're my favorite dark skin, my favorite black girl. It's like, that's not
those
a compliment.
aren't compliments. Like, I don't know, like, we're in 2020 and people still don't understand that. It's beyond me.
It's not a hard concept to understand, in my opinion. It's hurtful to be pretty for a black girl, or for a dark girl, or, oh, you're so dark. Like, what is wrong with that?
What am I supposed to do with that information?
Am I supposed to now bleach? Because then if I bleach, it's a problem. And if I don't bleach, it's a problem.
So let us know what you guys, like, what do you guys want us to do with those?
If I'm, you know, if I don't have an attitude, I'm white. But if I have an attitude, I'm ghetto. But if a Latina girl has attitude,
whitewashed.
It's cute.
Like, you guys need to understand that these things are hurtful.
Yeah, they're so invalidating. It's like, how are you going to tell me who's visibly black that I'm whitewashed? That doesn't make sense.
So that means we don't fit in with the black people.
Nope.
And the white people don't accept us. So that leaves us on an island by ourselves.
Like, I know I've seen a lot of people on the TL talk about this and say, oh, well, people can grow. And it's like, these things that you told us grow with us. So
we can't change this.
If you're told you're ugly all your life, or you're told you're undesirable, or you're told that, you know, I prefer this girl because of something you don't have, or guy because of something you don't have, it sticks with you, and it affects your self-image, your esteem, the way you go about life.
You guys don't know, like, how much you've damaged somebody by saying that. It took that person that was damaged a long time to love the skin they're in. So you guys need to be mindful of the things that you say, tweet, put out there. Like, be mindful.
Calling people nappy-headed, like, it's not, like, it's so messed up.
Yep.
And it's super messed up.
And it sucks that you guys don't realize, like, it sucks that still till this day we have to let people know that these compliments are hurtful.
Like, all we're saying is just be mindful.
Yep.
To our black community, be mindful. To the light skins of our community, to the people with the nice eyes and the nice hair.
Yeah.
Be mindful.
Yep.
Of what you say. In Real Houses of Atlanta, when Eva called them nappy-headed, it's like, you have light skin privilege.
You can't say that.
If you don't have hair like mine, because under this wig, I promise you, my nations come through. If you don't have hair like mine, you can't be calling people nappy-headed.
No, it looks bad.
It's almost like a white person coming and using a racial slur. It's like, you can't do that. And people say don't use that analogy. It is that analogy. This is all based on skin and features.
Yeah.
It messes up little girls so bad.
For sure.
And then they grow up to this age and they hate themselves.
There was a video about a little girl getting her hair done.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like, I'm ugly.
I saw that, and the lady was like, no.
Where do you guys think she got that from?
Hearing dark men say, oh, this woman with nice, soft, curly hair is nice and beautiful. I like this girl because she has the curly hair. It's like, not because she's a nice person.
There was a promoter that got, like, dragged, and I'm happy that they dragged him because he had an event, and apparently he didn't want any dark-skinned women there. And apparently dark-skinned women came to this event to have a good time, and he said, who let them in?
Like,
this is our own people talking like this.
And it's like, sure, a lot of you have grown, but a lot of you still act out these implicit biases towards dark skins. It's like, where's the accountability once again so that we can be united as a whole people?
We stand up for you guys. Just remember that. No matter what your skin color is.
No one's saying you're a bad person, but we're just saying check your privilege.
Yeah.
Because within our racism towards black people, there is privilege and being lighter skinned.
Yep.
Not even just black people, all races.
Yep.
But we're targeting our own because, you know, we
live it.
We black.
We live it every day.
Yeah.
So the people who are mindful, and like there was someone who reached out to me, was like, oh my god, like I didn't know you felt like this, and they were like, don't worry, I'm gonna like let my people know. We need more people like that.
And we appreciate when you make these gestures, like, what can I do?
Exactly.
Anything I should be like, if you do those things,
it helps.
we're grateful.
It helps.
It does. You feel like validated. You feel heard, you know?
You never know who you're gonna touch with like sharing something. So 1 follower, 2 followers, share how you feel.
That's why we're using our platform, as little as it is,
Yeah.
to speak out and let you guys know. We're not trying to attack you. We're just trying to let you know, like,
Be mindful.
be mindful, because there's implicit biases that play out in day-to-day life that people aren't even conscious of. It's about becoming aware and changing your behavior.
Yep. That's all we ask.
Please and thank you.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, comment, and sign those petitions. Bye, guys.
Bye.